This is the photodiox. It's not a lens exactly, but a series of tubes rather that you add to an existing lens that make it a macro or super macro. I've had mine for about 6 months now, and the results are amazing. For all my regular viewers who are wondering where the flashlight stuff is, I'm working on that. The videos I've planned take like 3 weeks to produce, so I thought I'd make some cool gear stuff in the meantime. Depth of field with these macros is going to be very, very shallow, so we need to preset our aperture on the lens. Step 1 is to turn on your camera and then set the aperture. I'm going to go with something really high, like 18. Once you've done that, you're going to want to press this little button on the side of the camera. What that is the exposure check button. It will close the aperture down to the place where it would be in the photo. Now, while holding that button, press the lens release and take it off of the body. Next, you want to add the number of extension tubes that you want. I typically use the 7 and 14 on here. And then just put the lens back on your camera. I highly recommend using a zoom lens because not just so that you can zoom in on the subject, but it's going to make it a lot easier to pull focus when you're using one like this. Using only my lens by itself without the extension, here is a shot of our subject. Now here's what it looks like as we stack on our extension tubes. In addition to giving us more magnification, this also allows us to move in closer to the subject. This is the closest distance I was originally able to pull focus from, and now with our extension tubes on, I can bump right up into the subject, which is the real superpower of this product for me. One thing you do need to be aware of when you use these tubes is that they make no communication with the camera. Your lens can't communicate with this body anymore because there's no electrical contact there. So you'll need a lens that can be focused mechanically, not just manually, but mechanically. The kit lens with my 5D2 works. The kit lens for the T5i and my other prime lenses do not. Using a macro lens for video is really kind of a challenge because you have to stop down the aperture so much and your depth of field is really shallow, but if you have enough light and you're determined, you can do it. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Good lucks.